This is a brief tutorial on the basic setup process for Eniture Technology's LTL Freight Quotes plugin for WooCommerce. It is specific to the collection of plugins that are for asset-based LTL freight providers, as opposed to those that are for 3PLs. At the conclusion of the tutorial, a brief demonstration will be presented, showcasing LTL Freight Quotes on the WooCommerce checkout page. This video is not a substitute for the user's guide, which is located on the Documentation tab of the Product Information page at Eniture.com. Refer to the user's guide that is specifically for the LTL freight provider to take full advantage of the plugin's extensive capabilities. The ABF version of the LTL Freight Quotes plugin will be used to represent the collection of plugins germane to asset-based carriers, simply because it is first, alphabetically, in the list of plugins published by Eniture Technology for asset-based carriers. The setup process demonstrated in this video is the same for each of these carriers. Begin by obtaining an API key and installing the plugin to your store. Go to Eniture.com, navigate to Products, WooCommerce, and click on the badge for the plugin you want to install. Click the Free Trial button or a button for one of the paid plans that appear on the Features tab. After you register, you'll receive an email with your plugin API key. You'll also gain access to the Eniture Technology customer portal, where you can retrieve and manage your API key and download the plugin installation file. Download the plugin installation file. Use the WordPress admin menu to navigate to Plugins, Add New Plugin. Click the Upload Plugin button. Choose the plugin installation file, and then click the Install Now button. Afterward, click the link to activate the plugin. You can also install the plugin from the WordPress plugin directory. To do so, instead of clicking the Upload Plugin button, search for the plugin by name, and then click the Install Now button. If you install the plugin from the WordPress plugin directory, you will still need to follow the steps to obtain the plugin API key. Obtain the API credentials required to connect the plugin to your shipping account. Consult the plugin's user's guide for instructions on how to get your API credentials from the carrier. After the API credentials are in your possession, use the WordPress admin menu to navigate to WooCommerce Settings. Click on the tab for the plugin. This is where you'll connect the plugin to your shipping account. Enter the credentials, save the settings, and then test the connection. If you don't see an alert verifying that the test was successful, then the plugin is not connected to your account. Resolve this before continuing. Click on the Quote Settings link. The Quote Settings page contains the settings that govern the plugin's behavior. There are numerous settings, and the user's guide should be consulted carefully while making the selections. This tutorial will keep it simple. Accept all of the defaults, but scroll down to the Liftgate Delivery settings and enable Offer Liftgate Delivery as an option. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save Changes. Next, click the link for warehouses. The plugin supports two types of shipping origins: warehouses and dropship locations. These are discussed fully in the user's guide. For the purpose of this tutorial, add a warehouse. Enter the warehouse's postal code. The city and state should populate automatically. If there are options, select the correct one from the drop-down. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save. Add the plugin to a shipping zone. Use the WordPress admin menu to navigate to WooCommerce Settings. Choose the tab for Shipping. Edit the shipping zone. Click on the Add Shipping Method button. Select the plugin and click Continue. Enable the plugin for the shipping zone. Now, enter the shipping parameters for a product. Using the WordPress admin menu, hover over Products and select All Products. Choose to edit a product from your catalog. Scroll down and access its shipping settings. Enter a weight, set the shipping class to LTL Freight, and select a freight classification. Click the Update button. View the product on the front end of the website. Add the product to the cart and enter a ship-to address. The plugin will return rates for LTL freight. There is an entry for standard LTL freight to a commercial address, and a second option that includes liftgate delivery. Proceed to the checkout process and enter the shipping address details. As long as nothing has changed, the quotes presented will be identical to what was presented on the cart page. This concludes the setup tutorial and a demonstration of LTL freight quotes appearing on the WooCommerce cart and checkout pages. Install the plugin and use the user's guide to implement it on your store.